Sinking of the Carpathia. The RMS Carpathia was an ocean liner built by the Cunard Line. The ship was launched in 1902 and used mainly for transporting passengers and mail between Europe and North America. Carpathia is most remembered for rescuing the survivors of the Titanic. When the Titanic sank on April 15, 1912, it sent out wireless SOS signals. Carpathia was one of the ships that picked up the message. Thanks to a wireless operator, Harold Cotton, who happened to still be at his post late at night, Captain Arthur Rostron, in command of Carpathia, made a heroic decision. Even though they were 58 miles, 93 kilometers away, he ordered the ship to head full speed through icy waters in the dark. By the time Carpathia arrived, Titanic had already sunk. But the survivors in lifeboats were still floating in freezing water. Carpathia rescued 705 people from the lifeboats and took them to New York. Captain Rostron later said he believed a higher power guided him that night. He received many honors, including a knighthood and the U.S. Congressional Gold Medal. Carpathia continued service after 1912 but was eventually caught up in World War I. On July 17, 1918, she was torpedoed by a German U-boat, U-55, near Ireland. 5 crew members died, but the rest survived thanks to lifeboats and nearby escorts. Carpathia was part of a convoy of ships sailing from Liverpool to Boston, carrying around 57 crew members and some cargo. Off the coast of Ireland, a German U-boat, U-55, spotted the convoy. The German submarine U-55 launched 3 torpedoes at the Carpathia. The torpedoes hit the ship under the waterline, damaging the hull. One hit near the engine room, disabling power. Another struck the side, causing serious flooding. The 3rd torpedo hit as lifeboats were being lowered. The captain orders the crew to abandon ship. Lifeboats are lowered into the water in an orderly fashion. The crew is trained and remains calm. As lifeboats are being launched, U-55 fires a 3rd torpedo. This one strikes Carpathia's side, breaking the back and ensuring the ship will sink. Despite the hit, most crew members are already in lifeboats. The Carpathia slowly begins to tilt and settle into the water. She sinks bow first, slipping beneath the surface of the Atlantic. Because the water is calmer and the ship sank slowly, most of the crew survives. A Royal Navy escort ship, HMS Snowdrop, arrives shortly after. Survivors in lifeboats are picked up and taken to safety. Only 5 people died, thanks to the crew's fast action and calmness. Unlike Titanic, where lifeboat drills were not done properly and passengers panicked, Carpathia's crew was disciplined and followed orders quickly. No passengers were on board, making evacuation much easier. The ship sank slowly enough for nearly everyone to get off safely. The escort ship HMS Snowdrop was nearby and quickly rescued survivors. The wreck was discovered by an American expedition team led by Clive Cussler, a best-selling author and shipwreck hunter. He founded an organization called NUMA, National Underwater and Marine Agency, named after the fictional agency in his adventure novels. The ship was found in 1999. They studied Royal Navy records from World War I to find the last known position of the Carpathia. They looked at U-boat attack logs from U-55, the German submarine that sank her. They narrowed down a target search area in the Atlantic Ocean. The team used side-scan sonar, which sends sound waves across the seafloor to detect shapes. These sonar images show outlines of large objects like a shipwreck on the ocean floor. After finding a promising sonar image, they used a remotely operated vehicle, ROV, a small, unmanned underwater robot with cameras. The ROV dove down and recorded video footage of the wreck. They confirmed it was the Carpathia by matching the length and shape of the ship, the torpedo damage, the design of the funnels and deck structures. The ship was upright and mostly intact. One side had visible torpedo damage, exactly where U-55 had struck. Marine life, coral, barnacles, etc., had taken over the wreck. Though rusted, it was clearly still recognizable as the Carpathia. May Carpathia rest in peace and disappear slowly, being in our hearts.